The Flash is one of the most important characters in the entire DC universe. Many major events revolve around him, and in some cases, the disasters themselves are caused by his actions. The most iconic example of this is Flashpoint. The Flash movie currently in theaters is directly inspired by the Flashpoint storyline. Within the DC universe, the mantle of the Flash has been passed down to multiple individuals, but the version most familiar to audiences is the second-generation Flash, Barry Allen. In the original comic canon, Barry Allen was just an ordinary forensic scientist living in Central City. Everything changed when a laboratory accident caused an explosion, and Barry was struck by lightning while surrounded by experimental chemicals. From that moment on, he gained the ability to move at unimaginable speeds. Many viewers believe the Flash's power is simply running fast, but in reality, the source of his abilities is something far greater and ultimate cosmic force known as the Speed Force. The Speed Force is often visually represented by red afterimages and yellow lightning. Empowered by it, the Flash gains a terrifying range of abilities. First and foremost, his speed has virtually no upper limit. Within seconds, he can run around the entire Earth and at higher levels even surpass the speed of light. Once Barry reaches a certain threshold, speed no longer just means movement, it means time travel. In Zack Snyder's Justice League, when Darkseid nearly wipes out the Justice League, it is the Flash who taps into the Speed Force to reverse time and change the outcome of the battle. The events of the Flash movie itself are also triggered by Barry's decision to travel through time on his own, setting off massive butterfly effects across the multiverse. Beyond speed, the Flash also possesses superhuman cognition. The Speed Force allows Barry to think at incredible speeds, enabling him to calculate countless possibilities in a fraction of a second. He can also manipulate his molecular structure. By adjusting the vibration frequency of his own molecules to match that of solid objects, Barry can phase through walls, weapons, or even entire buildings. On top of that, the Speed Force accelerates his healing factor, giving him a level of regeneration far beyond that of normal humans. In combat, the Flash can rotate his arms at extreme speeds or run circles around enemies to generate devastating tornado-like shockwaves. Many people assume his attacks are weak, like he's just tickling his opponents. But that couldn't be further from the truth. One of his most terrifying techniques is the infinite mass punch. When the Flash delivers a punch at near light speed, the force is comparable to the explosion of a white dwarf star. He can even run around the Earth multiple times before striking, stacking momentum for a single, catastrophic blow. The reason the Flash often appears underpowered in movies is simple. To serve the story, writers are forced to heavily nerf him. If his comic-accurate abilities were fully preserved, the Flash would be one of the most broken and unbalanced characters in the entire DC universe.